On the ground, right?
Yeah, just lying on the ground. Can you say a little bit about what you're doing right now?
Right now, I am basically going to bloody this chick up, and I'm excited. My first step was, of course, the very much needed blood.
Mm-hmm. Well, what have you been doing with this over here as well? Because this is really interesting.
Well, first, I'll get to it.
Hey, I'm just talking.
Second.
I'm just talking.
So basically, this is just sugar, and more sugar with red food dye. Chocolate, red food dye, and corn syrup. It makes an edible blood. But over here, what I'm doing is I took a just plain plastic cup and a pair of scissors and cut it to bits and pieces. Because if you look at...
Take a look at me. Oh, yeah. Cool.
The difference between using plastic pieces, you can't even see through them. No one's going to believe that's glass. That, people are going to believe is glass. I have way too much fun in the word. So essentially what I'm going to do after it's all held on with the spirit gum that I'm using, I'm going to bruise and bloody her. So just simple eyeshadow, liquid latex to cover the bits that is being held on so it looks like it's just digging into the skin, covered up with the foundation to blend it, and then just dirty her up. I'm going to make her look like she's all cut and gross and nasty. And she did just get hit by a car. No one's pretty after that.
So Lily, tell me, how's it feel to be getting glass shoved into your face?
Oh, it's awesome. Everybody should have it done once.
How did it feel when you found out that this was going to happen to your character? I mean, this is...
Oh, I hoped it would. I was so excited. I'm like, yes, I love being dead. I mean, it seemed like a good way to end the third season anyway. And I mean, if somebody's got to die, it might as well be Michelle. It's very dramatic. And I know it's kind of nice to see that since Michelle's going to get hit by a car, and it really gives Jake a chance to say, hey, you know, I really love this person, and it's very sad and dramatic, and it gives Alan some practice on his acting because he needs it.
So is he going to go back to Andrea? Is he going to go back to Andrea? Is he going to get back together with Crazy Sam? Is she dead?
Nothing
Is she
says
alive?
love like humiliation.
We don't even know. Like, seriously, she doesn't even know.
Well, it's the end of season 3, and we don't actually know if you're dead or not.
No, I might not be dead. I may come back as a ghost, though.
I was gonna say I'd pull behind you and say hi to you, but you're not wearing any clothes at the moment, so.
No, it's fun, and it's good to see that Andrea might actually care a little bit about Michelle.
Yeah, and it's getting demographic. It's the
demographic.
You gotta bring him in. You gotta reel it in.
You know, you get the
yes, the flesh-colored bra really does it in for you. That's right.
It's this. You get the 16 to what 20-year-old, and I get the 20 to 50 or 45.
25 to 45.
25 to 45. Well, that sounds
All right, Taylor, hold that one on.
That sounds a bit like the guys I date. So
nice and goopy and gross. So hold and blow.
Hold tight.
I like to make this joke every single time.
Hold and blow?
No. Camera.
Yeah, I am. It's hot.
He's got to give it a blowjob first.
Nice. There we go.
The only pain in the butt about it is I have to sit here for the next forever to get this done. I mean, it's kind of like any time I've had to have any type of stage special effects. No matter what, it's always you end up sitting there for hours upon hours upon hours, just kind of going, okay. It's exciting, and then by the time you get done, once you get done with it, you're like, okay, take this off of me.
And it's only for one shot, right?
And it's only for one shot. I mean, it's only for the one shot, just so I can lay out in the middle of the street and Jake can weep over my body, and Andrea can maybe hold my hand and be like, no, my baby sister.
All right, Jake, cry like a bitch now.
Cry like a bitch now. Now you cry.
I wasn't sure how she was going to be laying. I assumed on her back.
Yes.
So I just kind of went at it. Tossed the stuff on there. I don't want to put too much glass on there because
it's a couple.
Like, seriously, I think this is about it.
Yeah. Because I mean, if I really got hit by a car, how much of that glass is going to go into me versus how much?
Pretty much.
I mean,
like
specifically
mirror.
Since the mirror and the front windshield, they're designed to. It's safety glass, yeah. So,
well, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that the glass would be probably from the ground, right?
Yeah. And now we apply the latex.
Yes, the latex will help hold it on. and give the area around it more of a fake skin look.
A real skin look, you mean?
Yeah, it's like fake skin.
Okay, yeah, a real skin.
Now, when it dries, does it dry that color?
Kind of. It's a little bit darker than this. God, liquid latex smells. Liquid latex smells like crap.
It does.
It really, really does.
Now, what do you do once you have the liquid latex on? What goes on from there? Is it just all of a sudden like
we
blood?
let that dry. No, first you have to blend it into the skin before you can make it look like actual cuts. You actually can, sometimes what I do is I will peel it off. So, actually I'm going to do that too. You'll see that in a few minutes. I'll put a stripe, really thick.
And what would that be for?
Well, aren't we filming this whole thing?
Oh, I'm filming a portion of it. I'm gonna get it now, and then I'll get a little bit of it when we get a lot closer.
Cut to it later. Basically, those are going to be the gashes. So what we do is we put it on really thick, wait for it to dry, and then we pinch it. And what it does is it gives that look of raised up skin, and then you take a paintbrush across it, and I'll paint the black from the bruising and the dirt, followed by the blood to give it that shiny, well, gashed look. So she's just going to look like hell in a handbasket.
It'll be interesting to see how people respond to it when we're on the
Actually,
street.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
I kind of want to just kind of stumble out of here and just fall in the street for no reason.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, can you imagine the PD coming over to that one?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Be like, we're filming a scene.
So many crazy people just hate it when you're filming. How dare you film?
We actually consider, all things considered, we only had one time of that.
I know. Two?
Well, I don't count the one out front here. The one out front from this morning. That doesn't count.
Oh.
I was talking about Mary's mom.
Oh yeah, we had that too, but that doesn't. Yeah, but that doesn't really count because it wasn't scripted in.
I thought we were talking about people whining about us filming.
Well, that or complaining in general. Like we didn't get the cops called on us yet.
No. Yet.
Oh, I've had the cops called before.
I think we came close.
I don't know, the old ladies? I don't know.
Yeah. That one belligerent old lady, she was ready to have at it with you.
Yeah.
I would have laughed.
But did you also see how I diffused the situation really quick?
I'm on the board.
And I was like, yeah, and I emailed. I don't remember who, but I did. I can bullshit like there's no tomorrow. People don't understand that about me. If I need to lie, I will lie. It's not hard.
Shall be done.
I also have no qualms about it either. I will just bullshit and be like, yeah, this is how it is. I have to film this. I don't have time for your bullshit.
You are my hero.
In 15 minutes, you won't even know I was here. Alright, are you rolling? Yep. So essentially what I do, once the latex dries, is I will pinch it and make it raise up. And just kind of touch it up. So, pinch here, pinch there.
It's not like a year. You've done a year?
So it looks like the skin is torn off.
How do you do that in college of all things too? That's hard.
Luckily she is not very tender skinned. So I can kind of pinch and poke at it and prod at her as needed.
I have a high tolerance for pain. Oh yeah, hurt me, baby.
This is the real behind the scenes. When me and Lily get alone, shit gets crazy.
Bow, bow, wow.
Obviously, I think I ate you out.
I know.
When was it? Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
So the idea is that once this is covered in bruising and gashing and other such yuck, that it will cover up any of the accidental Anything I screw up, this is going to fix. That's what latex is for. If I fuck up, that's what latex is for.
Don't fuck up.
Nope, I can fuck up now. See how when I press it up there, how the latex just folds up around it? Look it up. Which also means that essentially you'll be able to move your arm once I'm done with the latex itself. And not worry about falling off.
Photos. I got work for work. I gotta get done. I don't think in that lie down and cuddle. I'm like, that's at night. I won't make a
Right.
day.
Yeah. No, I know. For us, I know, especially recently, like they've had a lot of families.
And I love that Dan will be
And he even said to me, he's like, I just think you schedule things to dodge my family. Like
helping me out with this by
I
making
get
this
upset like when I
portfolio
miss
case for
everything.
me.
He thinks that I'm making
That
excuses.
excites me.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like,
Because when you're doing makeup,
Wilmington, it's like,
you're kind of focused on what you're doing and not necessarily, hey, I need to put this in a portfolio somewhere. You just kind of get excited and you go with it. And then later on, when someone says, hey, you have pictures of blah, 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 and you're like, about that.
Totally forgot.
Yeah. I promise I didn't, I swear. Look, I'm in the credits, so obviously. So feel free to zoom in on any of the ones that I've picked at. That's what it feels like I'm doing. I feel
I've
like
done
picking at your
plenty
skull.
of those.
Huh?
Done plenty of that.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
No, because then when you fall asleep, you fall over. What are you doing?
And that wouldn't exactly be good.
Quick, get some toothpicks. Hold your eyelids open. Come on, Jerry.
Tom and Jerry saw. Sorry.
Wow, we really just did that.
Yeah, we really did.
Clockwork Orange style.
Win.
Remember like February, like
We're gonna look at this and be like, well, we're making those.
Television looks different. They usually start up again right after New Year's. They shut down for a month, so it's that full month from November.
pilot season's in January, February, right?
February through beginning of April.
And I know people usually scout Fashion Week too, like late January, early February.
This is the one that I was worried about because it does stick up an awful lot.
And then television shuts down in April.
And I know the face is the most sensitive skin on the body. That's also, the thicker you put it on, the easier it is to peel it up, to make it look fake, or rather to make it look like skin. However, the downside to it is you don't get that dynamic. You don't get that, like it's just a little bit of torn flesh here. You don't, it's not going to be consistent if you just got run over. I'm listening to Dan. It's like, this is my job. This is what I do. Right here. What I'm doing. Right now. Finally. I'm doing something that I know. Instead of, the camera work, I have no idea what I was doing. I had never run camera before in my life. So, I was literally learning as I went. The entire weekend.
What's wrong with that?
You can cut.
Okay.
It's starting to get to the point now where you can almost see where it's going.
Yeah. I'm gonna look like shit. Like I got hit by a car. Normally I don't.
Normally Michelle looks very, very pretty. Today Michelle is going to look like hell.
It's okay. It's aggressive, isn't it? So yeah, I know. I've been listening on the whole Warner Brothers thing. We gonna be stars, right?
I wish.
I know.
Shit, that would be fucking nice.
If Warner Brothers took it on and we got to play all our parts again and reshoot and actually have the big budget and do full entire episodes of it, Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be so
I
awesome.
actually quit my job.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've already quit my job.
Well, you know.
This would be your job.
This would be your job. And you know, we'd have people to do hair and makeup for us.
Oh, I still might want to do my own makeup.
Well, I understand that because that's what you do.
Yeah. But it's snobby about it.
No, I mean, you can always do my makeup.
Yeah, I'll just do everybody's.
You just do all the makeup. You can get paid double for it, right?
Yeah. They were saying we got it done.
This is the fun part to me.
So she gets to grope me a little.
Yep.
It's because I get to get messy.
All over.
I know a lot of makeup artists that will use like, sponges
Well, there's a different.
and stuff like that. But I personally, no matter what I do, it really does not matter what I'm doing. I like the personal touch of using my own hands because I can feel it. I can smear it myself. I
Well,
can.
so sponges give a different feel as opposed to putting on things with your own hands.
Right.
Just if you use a sponge, everything is so neat and organized and tidy, where your fingers have those crevices and ridges. I've been doing the fighting. I had a good fight today. You should see the other girl. You should see the car. I got in a fight with a car today and I won.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Ellen. It was nothing to do with you guys.
Who says that? You guys.
Oh, them and stuff. Oh, I mean, there are scenes that I thought you guys were horrible in. No.
Oh, if it doesn't smear right, I might actually end up bruising your collarbone.
I think it's more of my ankles, small for the most part, so a lot of times it's like I'm going behind it. And it happened the first season and it happened the second season. But with this, what I found was the first couple of days, and now.
Alright, so now we have the dirt effect going for us. So essentially what I did after I
Peeled everything out.
pinched everything off, peeled it up, and stuck it back to her. So I just took a little bit of the black. This is a cream base makeup. And have shadowed it in. Just a little across the edges, a little on top of it. Now anything that doesn't match your actual skin, that will blend in once you get the blood going. And essentially this creates the bruising effect across the cut. It's dirty, it's bruised, it's nasty. When someone gets cut up, like I said before, it never looks pretty. I don't know a single person that can get hit by a car and stand up and be like, I'm
okay.
I'm okay. I got this. I'm good. I'm good. Little Nicki Minaj there for you.
We said that with there was one exteriors we didn't like. Yeah.
And then
Sometimes you have to. I always tell people to trust me with that because I will see. I will not keep telling you what you're going.
I'm kidding.
You know what I mean? If you're not getting what I want emotionally.
Also, while we're up here, because of the sheer boredom, we've been adding our own commentary to the downstairs conversation.
This is very involved. Getting all the bruising going.
Yep.
Because, I mean, it has to, the idea is we need it to look fresh. We need it to look like shit just went down. You know,
So you're not going to get any of the yellowing, right?
no, yellow is healing.
No, and like I said, the first, I feel that it's the first two episodes where the first half of it, oh no, actually no, the first episode, the second episode,
I'll make an Allen face. This is my impression of Alan. You never shot me ass.
I know, really, which is fine, but it was,
Vulcan nerve.
Magnum.
Blue steel.
El Tigre.
El Tigre. Alan as Zoolander.
You know, it would work.
Yep.
Oh, for the they were Cassara. They were also those were the premiere. That premiere, I mean, I spent $100 daily at home. I mean, it wasn't anything. It really wasn't really upsetting.
Oh shit. I'm just starting to see some stuff. It's like, oh, holy shit. I've had a
Right
rough
behind
day.
you, so don't mind me. Just getting an overhead view.
You have gone through hell in a handbasket.
Is she okay?
Like, is she dead?
Is she like dead or something? Cause
I gotta get to work.
I have to work.
And what I'm doing now is just doing my damnedest to blend it all. So we get that purple bruised effect. Oh, this is going to be right through here anyway. We got our road rash. We have just our bruising across the face and the head. Obviously our glass shards. Eyeshadow. That's it. Nothing really special. Just cream tubes and eyeshadow. And a lot of people that think I'm crazy. Because I enjoy making people look dead.
It's a hobby.
It really is. It's a living. It's my favorite
See?
living.
Dead.
Put X's across your head.
He's dead, Jim.
Jim, truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Oh, Jim.
FML. Taylor, you pick that up.
What is it?
The cat for the red. It's okay, because we're getting another angle, essentially.
Essentially. Doggy cam.
Love that effect. And then you put the blood over it, and it makes it glisten.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And I'm gonna stop this now.
I was just going to look up at somebody and go, Rosebud.
I'm gonna make you shit, guys.
You're going to be upset if I don't say something, though. You're going to be like,
No, I'm not. I'll be fine with you just being dead.
oh,
Just
God.
playing dead. Because I know Alan can do a straight face, but it can be difficult for me.
I've been doing my Alan faces up here.
Yeah.
Like at my
We've been doing our Alan
We've been doing our Alan impersonations.
For this headshot.
No, that's just every face he seems to make. Except for when he was running the other way. He looked so concerned, it was adorable. Oh, like, I gotta see this. Oh, I got hit by a car.
Now you look at this now, and it's like, oh yeah, you fucking, damn girl.
You got fucked up.
You should see the car, though.
Car's like perfectly fine, no dents, no like busted glass or anything.
And yet
then her
you-
face looks like that.
Got the wrong end of that one.
I'm bleeding from the eyes.
Well, no, but
Oh, and I take
you don't look pretty after.
I hate contacts.
You're transforming.
Into a horrendous, fucked up individual. That's all I got here.
And if it doesn't work out, I can go out and get something before that we can
Now the fun part.
Yeah. Sheesh.
What? What?
See, when we go out there, I'll probably end up splashing it on your clothes and getting it all
Everywhere else.
goopy. This really is where it all comes together.
Oh.
I probably should actually start taking my hair down at this point. Actually, I'll wait until.
Wait till I'm done the face.
Okay. They're not made out of gel anymore, though.
Yeah, but they're still called
Gels. What's funny? A guy that I know, he picked up he was told to wash the to get the gels cleaned off. So he takes them in, and this was when they were actually made of gel, and in order to do that, you just wiped them down real good. He took them in and threw them in the sink, and they just all melted.
Little over the shoulder.
Right now I don't have a reel, I'm working on it, but I have some voiceover work on there. I had someone film on
That's just dripping.
That's okay. It's
Oh,
good.
that's awesome.
It's got a drip.
Yeah, and then I have like,
So awesome.
usually if someone says, like for commercial work, I have a couple of links to some YouTube commercials, like, because I never got a copy, so it's better than nothing.
If you want, you can download that. I can send you.
Yeah, I was wondering, I was going to ask
I'll
you.
send you a link to that.
Because there's like one where like I'm nurse and a doctor, and
So that's what I do.
Like DVD free studio or something. A downloadable program where you can download.
Oh, I don't even download the program. It's right on. I mean, it's right on the website. You just click on the YouTube thing and it'll.
You have seen better days, madam.
I have.
YouTube to. You can do one of two things. YouTube to MP3 if you need the music, or YouTube to
Video.
video. And usually I just type in MPEG and it just automatically.
something else. And then I'm an online spokesperson and stuff. So like you go to a specific website and like I pop up and I'm like, hi, welcome to suchandsuch.com. Like, thank you, and I like do their what corporate message or whatever. So I usually send links out to those.
What'd you read for your monologue?
Just looking at this is making me grimace.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, it's
Yep.
It's essentially about,
I think I
like,
may actually just stumble out and I'll just say, okay, we're in the parking lot. Do you want me to go? And I'll just walk. Oh, this is gonna get cold down the nipple.
So it's actually really, yeah, like it's real. I mean, there's some things that are tweaked and changed, and like I've added a few.
We'll wait
things,
till
but for the most part,
we get outside.
And I get splattered with it.
Literally, I'm going to put my hand in it and just throw it at you.
Fling.
I've done
Pretty
it
much.
to the point where, like I'm like tearing up and I'm like completely like on the edge of a breakdown.
Oh.
Holy crap, that's awesome.
And the recommendation for reels, anyways, is less than 10 minutes. They will not usually watch it anything over 10 minutes.
I watched it for like 5.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the
Hey
thing.
Dan,
Yes.
you want to see it all coming together?
You want to see it?
Give me 1 second. I'll be right up. Sorry. Where was I? Oh, with reels, it will watch you. And I've done that for auditions. I won't even read them if I don't like their
Looks pretty painful.
instantly. I mean.
Right. So you don't waste your time watching 2 minutes or. I think mine's only gonna be like 3 to 5 minutes.
My reel's too. My reel is a minute and a half.
Yeah, and if you guys ever need me to, I can make you reels.
If I can't get it in a minute, if I can't get it, they know whether they're going to use you or not in 30 seconds.
Well, I don't need one with this footage.
Yeah, because I will just give you
Like,
just.
hold your arm
Yeah,
down.
just until like.
Like,
let it dangle.
And what I'm gonna do is just give you guys individual pieces, but if you want,
Because getting it in random places, that's fine. Because that just looks like, the blood splatter.
Squirted.
Yeah.
Whenever you have time, I'm like,
and I might just make it for all of you and just give it to you guys.
I just want to have something to give to like Glenn Leslie and just be like, okay, this is something that I have other than a monologue or.
I'm bleeding
With that,
profusely.
Everywhere.
they won't count you 100% on it.
God, it really just looks like someone flogged you over the head.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they'll count you every so often about it, but it's very rare.
It's dripping on the floor. You might want to put something down.
And I agree, they will tell you.
The good news is it comes up.
Yeah, I
So
don't know how you work.
Taylor,
Yep.
that's all you.